Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is John Jake Gaming on the mic here, coming at you with a brand new episode of the Coach Grossman Dynasty here on NCAA 14, featuring that college football revamp, of course, and we got a good episode in store for you guys here today. We are taking on the Naval Academy out in Indianapolis, Maryland. And Navy, they're 2-5 right now, but the military academies, they're always interesting to play because they usually employ a triple option offense. We Corso is going to be rocking with us. We have an undefeated conference record, 4-0 in conference, 8-0 overall. Navy has not won a conference game yet. They're 0-4, but they got a decent team. B-minuses across the board. We are certainly a little bit better. USF, we got that A- offense now, thanks to the progression that we made on this team. But, you know, it's going to be really interesting to see how it all turns out, because Navy traditionally is a little bit more of a run-heavy team. But it should be a fun episode. So, if you guys are excited for it, I hope you guys are, for sure. Make sure you go ahead, smash that like button for me. Hit subscribe as well if you're going to be brand new. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see if we can become 9-0. Get another win against the Naval Academy. Let's get it. Alright, boys. So while we did end up winning the coin toss, we actually go 3-and-out on our first possession. So now this Navy offense is going to be on the field to get this game going, as Josh Higgins, he's going to make a catch right upfield for a first down. The first down for the Navy midshipmen. And we got to talk about this Navy squad for a second, man. They are not in the traditional triple option. They are actually, dare I say it, spreading things out a little bit here. So definitely not the style of football that I was expecting to face here today. But we got to make the adjustments to it, as we see Daniel Jones break off a 30-yard run downfield. And it puts Navy into the red zone. Got to get a key stop here. Anthony looking around, breaks one tackle, somehow finds Butler. I don't know how our guys do not come out here and make a play on the football, but you absolutely hate to see it either way. So now, 1st and goal. Anthony dropping back, gonna get hit as he throws the football. It will be considered an incompletion, but a really nice job of going about trying to keep him out of the end zone. We'll see if we can do the same thing on 3rd and goal, as Anthony looking, but is going to run into an absolute brick wall. That's Marvin Jackson, who's able to beat the tackle on one-on-one. And we will force Navy to go ahead and settle for a field goal. So we will be down 3-0 early, but you know what? How about Ben Archie going out here and making some plays for our special teams, man? Let's go, baby. 60 yards, and that is good for our offense. As not only as we didn't get a first down on the last drive, we didn't gain a single yard. So definitely not how we want to go. As Brian Betty, he's down the sideline. He's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Florida, man. Let's go, baby. Brian Batty, the all-American running back, able to shred Navy down the sideline. And just in a blink of the eye, we will take the lead on Navy. So a 7-3 lead for Navy, as the offense is back out on the field as they go speed option with their first play of the next drive, as Dominique Anthony, he's going to take it down the right-hand side for the first down. As now, a couple plays later, Anthony dropping back. He's going to throw one over the right-hand side, but it's almost intercepted. Jalen Stokes, he had his hands on the football but could not corral it in. Hopefully that does not come back to haunt us, as Anthony, he's going to throw a shot over the right-hand side. He finds Brian Johnson, and that will be good for a first down. So fresh set of downs for the Navy midshipmen to work with as they throw again, trying to test the secondary over the left-hand side, but A.J. Hamilton, he was there on the coverage. So 2nd and 10 coming up for Navy, as it looks like it's going to be a read option. Anthony going to run it upfield and nearly reaching that first down marker. It's a gain of 10 yards, as it will lead into a 3rd and inches. As Anthony going to drop back. He's actually going to try to scramble, but he cannot get away. And look who it is once again, Marvin Jackson, who absolutely blew up that play. But Navy, with nothing left to lose, they're going to actually go for it here on 4th down. They're going to be bold here early as they go a screen pass. And we could not get anybody over there. Navy had the numbers. And Navy's going to pick up that 1st down. And look at that disparity. 7 first downs for Navy. For us, we don't have a 1st down. We do have a touchdown from Brian Batty, but beyond that, we have not been able to get anything going on offense. But in case you guys are wondering when you're going to see the version 17 scoreboard on College Football Revamped, this was recorded prior to that update coming out, so you won't see the new scoreboard in this episode or the next episode, but the episode that I currently have planning on dropping on Wednesday, that will be the debut of the new scoreboard that College Football Revamped did release, just in case you guys are wondering about that. And you're probably also wondering if we can get a stop on defense, or is Navy going to take a lead as Anthony, he stiffs arms a man into the very next dimension, as Dominic Anthony gets Navy a 3-point lead on the number 15 ranked team in the nation. And look at that stiff arm. We had guys there. We just could not make a play on the football, unfortunately. And with us going 3 and out, we are definitely not looking good right now, as Navy is giving it to us here early in this game, as that is actually going to wrap up the end of the 1st quarter. And we are down by a field goal. We are going into the 2nd quarter down 10-7. So we got to play a lot better on both sides of the football if we want to go ahead and make sure that this upset does not happen. As a 3rd down coming downfield, and what a throw over the middle, finding Brian Howard once again, a 28-yard gain. And it puts Navy deep into Southern Florida territory. As now, 1st and 10, Anthony going to hand it off to Brian Jones. He's going to make a couple of cuts and picks up a gain of 5 yards. So a 2nd and 5. Actually, no, 3rd and 2 coming up, as there was a short run on 2nd down. Will Navy pick it up? Anthony looking over to the left-hand side, finds Jones, and they are going to go ahead and pick up that 1st down marker. So a fresh set of downs for Navy, as that will also get them into the red zone, as Anthony looking to throw it, but the ball must have slipped out of his hands. So we're going to go ahead and take it, though. Not going to complain whatsoever. As now, 3rd and 10. It looks like it's another screen, but this time we're on it. Somehow managing to get that ball off, but it doesn't matter. Ryan Henderson is going to be dropped into the backfield, and Navy will have to settle for a field goal. But the offense really struggling here in this ball game as we go 3 and out once again. So now a really big drive for our defense to make sure that the midshipmen do not take a 2-possession lead. As now, 2nd and 1. Going to be a run up the gut for Daniel Jones, and he's going to pick up the 1st down. A little bit more sure-handed than the New York Giants quarterback, Daniel Jones, of course. As now, 1st and 10. Anthony over the middle and finds Josh Higgins for a gain of 13. His 2nd catch of the day. That gets them into about midfield. As Anthony looking to throw again on the right-hand side, trying to drop it in the bucket in double coverage. That is a really big ask, though. And it will lead to 3rd down. Big play for the Bulls defense. Anthony looking to the left-hand side, gonna throw it, and it's almost intercepted by A.J. Hamilton. But the defense will at least get off the field. And let's see if we can get our offense going here. We still have not gotten a single first down until that run right there. That is legitimately the first down that we've had in this entire game so far. We only have a few minutes left in this first half. Let's see if this can spark us a little bit. It's Tommy McLean down the middle of the field, and it's going to be brought down across the 35-yard line. What a run by Timmy McLean. As it's a first down for the Bulls. As now, Timmy McLean dropping back, facing pressure though, is going to get it out to Holden Willis. He will get across the first down marker. Nice job following the blockers after the catch. As now, a few plays later, 3rd and 3. Timmy McLean gonna look around. He's gonna throw it over the middle to Jimmy Horn Jr. He still is on his feet. It's gonna be a goal line situation. Will Southern Florida be able to take the lead? 2nd and goal. Looking to the left, and we find Jimmy Horn Jr. into the end zone. Touchdown, USF. And that will go ahead and tie the school record for most receiving touchdowns in a single season. That was his 10th receiving touchdown of the year, as it does give us a 1-point lead. And not only that, we will actually get a free and out. And look at Ben Archie. Look at him down the sideline. Sometimes you got to be quiet just to enjoy the greatness. You just got to pause. As Ben Archie, backup running back for us, by the way, he will be starting next year. He is going to be absolutely special. Another special teams touchdown for him. Makes it 21-13. And it sets up another free and out for Navy. As look at Brian Batty. Look at him get loose. He's got a blocker. And no one's going to be able to catch Brian Batty, especially when he is one of the fastest running backs in all of college football. We saw it right there. As how about this going into halftime? 21 unanswered points. As we will get a quick score. As Brian Batty able to follow the blockers on the halfback screen. And it is halftime. We're up 28-13. Let's see if we can drop the hammer on them in the second half. So welcome back to the second half, as Navy, they did defer to the second half, so they do at least get the ball. But this is going to be a really big drive for Navy in order just to stay in this football game. 3rd and 6 coming up. This is a sneaky big play. Anthony dropping back. He's going to try to go on the screen, and they're actually going to pick up a ton of yardage downfield, getting across midfield. And it's a first down for the midshipmen as the drive stays alive as they try to run yet another screen, this time over to the left-hand side. Daniel Jones not getting as far, but still a really significant gain. An 8-yarder on the move. It's now 3rd and 6 coming up. Going to go ahead and move it downfield. Walden looking to get pressure on the quarterback, throwing it right-hand side, and finds Tez Johnson for a gain of 14. It sets up another first down. Here comes Navy, looking to rally back. Anthony dropping back, looking to the right-hand side. Going to get it out to Taz Higgins, or Josh Higgins. Not got a little confused with T. Higgins on the Cincinnati Bengals. But either way, it sets up a huge 3rd and short. Here comes Navy. What do they run? It's a pass. Anthony looking to scramble. Is going to end up getting chopped down. And it looked like he ended up slipping over a defender. We'll see this replay real quick. And it looks like that defensive lineman got just enough pressure on the quarterback to force, the guy to fall down. That's really a unique play. I haven't really seen that much, but Navy did have to go ahead and settle for a field goal. And it will remain a 2-possession game as McLean facing pressure is going to throw over to Yusef Terry. That's the first time that we've called his name today. It is his first catch, of course, for 14. And now we're seeing our offense get a little bit more comfortable as we will run it with Brian Batty, and he's finding some major holes in this defense all day today. Only 6 carries in the entire game so far, but going for 73. We'll see if he can get to 100 yards on the ground as McClain looks over the middle, finds the tight end, the gunner, Greenwald, for a gain of 22. As it sets us up in the red zone once again. McClain looking to the right. He's going to throw it in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Florida. And how about trusting the tight end to come up and make a play for you? As that's thrown into double coverage, but it doesn't matter. Gunnar Greenwald holds on to this thing. And we got a 35-16 game. As this game is starting to get out of hand here. We'll see if Navy does end up having a response, but a tall task. You do not want to be down multiple possessions against Southern Florida. This defense been electric in getting to the quarterback. Is now 1st and 10. Anthony gonna go with the speed option. Breaks one tackle but cannot get away from another. That's Grady Nugent blowing up that play real quick. And it sets up 3rd and long. Forced to pass it. Anthony dropping back. He's got time. He's going to launch this thing down the left-hand side, but it's nearly intercepted. But we saw a flag on the play, and they're going to get us on an offsides penalty. Marvin Jackson. So we will run it back 3rd and 5. As now Anthony dropping back, looking to the left. He's going to throw it to the right-hand side and finds James Butler. So the offside penalty does cost us a 1st down. But we honestly shouldn't be out of the field right now. As Anthony, looking to his left again, tries to go to the tight end, but he sells on him, though. He drops that pass. So instead of maybe a 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 11. And now these pass rushers can pin their ears back, except it's a halfback screen. Lots of space to work with, but Ryan Henderson cannot get to the sticks. And Navy will actually go ahead and punt the football back over to us. It ends up being a touchback as Brian Batty, you already know what time it is, man. It's his time to shine. Navy got to pull the face mask in order to slow him down. That's still a 15-yard penalty for us. We will gladly take that 10 times out of 10. As now, McClain, he's going to try to throw it to the left-hand side and finds Jimmy Horn. Oh, my. What an absolute dot over to Jimmy Horn Jr. as it gets us into Navy territory. 3rd and 5. Should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Looking over the middle, but Yusef Terry cannot reach the 1st down marker. Just could not get his momentum going. As that's going to wrap up the 3rd quarter. We're starting to pull away here. A 19-point lead going to the final quarter. Let's make sure we finish things up. So let's go, man. 4th and 2 coming up. And we're going to go with the play action here. They weren't ready for it. Throw it down the left-hand side. We find Holden Willis for a gain of 23. Only needed a couple of yards, and we got it with ease. As we'll go ahead and run it with Brian Batty. Makes the guy miss, and he's going to fall himself into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. And another touchdown for this electric USF offense. Make it 42-16. Oh, my. As this game is starting to slip away from the Navy midshipmen. They only got a field goal, I believe, on their last drive. So now, here we are. Barbecue on the titties. As Navy desperately needs to score here. Field goals won't cut it. Anthony running up the middle. Getting it out to Daniel Jones. And it was tough running. But does pick up a gain of 2. That does at least give them a 1st down to work with. Is now 1st and 10 again. Anthony looking. He's going to scramble. Over right inside. Lots of green grass and will fall forward to about the 50-yard line. As that does get him an electric 1 yard per carry as he's been running for his life all day today. As that almost was intercepted. Kevin Lott, he had his hands on it. Oh my goodness, he had a convoy too. That could have very well been a pick six. But instead, it's 3rd and 12 as Anthony will try to pass for it. He's guarding in some pressure though, and it slips out of his fingers. I'm surprised that it's not considered a good old-fashioned fumble. That's really interesting to me, but we still get off the field, so I'm not necessarily complaining. And I don't know why Navy keeps doing this, but Ben Archie is a dangerous man, and how about that return? 23 yards there. He was really close to taking that thing to the crib. But either way, it sets up really nice field position as we go on 1st and 10. Gonna run it with Brian Batty. And it goes for a gain of 5. And that does put Brian Batty across that 100-yard threshold. But let's see if we can pick up another 1st down as McClain looking over in the middle of the field. He's going to actually scramble. Look at that clean space. And look at that. Also sliding down as well. Got to protect the body. We got some bigger fish to fry. Got bigger things to accomplish. He's down. 2nd and 9. McClain looking to the right. Going to get it over to Yusef Terry. And Yusef Terry will pick up a gain of 9 as well. Is now 1st and 10. McClain going to hand it on to Brian Batty. He's going to bounce off a couple of defenders though. And it's another 9-yard gain as Brian Batty continues to tear apart the Navy defense. And we can also tear apart through the air. 5 wide set. Looking for Jimmy Horn Jr. A contested catch that our receiver was able to make. The Navy DB, he was on it, man. He knew what was up, but still couldn't stop it anyways. And it's a 1st down for us anyways as we go to Jimmy Horn Jr. He almost gets to the 1st down marker. Another gain of 9. As Timmy McClain is moving this offense steadily down the field. Going to make some adjustments at the line of scrimmage real quick. Try to get Gunnar Greenwald a little bit better of a route to work with. As we go ahead and go to work. McClain looking. Finds Yusef Terry across the 1st down marker. And it's a 1st down for USF. And now if we want to, we can go ahead and run some clock off. But instead, Brian Batty, he'll just go ahead, get us into the end zone. And at that point, we're going to go ahead, just pull the backups into the game. We got this random green screen. I have no idea what's happening here. But either way, we looked really good in this game, especially in the 2nd half. We end up winning this game by a final score of 49-16 in order to remain undefeated on the season. We'll see if this is good enough to go into the top 10, but beyond that, I am just proud that we are still in the hunt for an American Conference Championship. Alright guys, so I had to go back to the main Dynasty screen so that I can get that weird green box out of the way. But that being said, it still doesn't change the fact that this was a really dominating game for the Southern Florida Bulls, man. We end up winning 49-16. It was a little bit of a slow start in the 1st quarter, but that being said, once we got ourselves rolling, we got better as the game went on. Navy got worse, and that's why Navy is 2-6 and we're still undefeated, not only in conference play, but over the course of the entire season, making it 9-0. So real quick, I'm going to take a look at the stats for our guys real quick. Brian Batty was named player of the game for us, by the way. 17 for 114 yards, 3 touchdowns on the ground, and I think we had another one through the air with him as well. Timmy McClain was really good as well. 16 for 22, 223 yards, and 3 touchdowns in this game. He had a slow start, but gotta give him credit where credit is due. He did end up going ahead and making sure that, you know, as the game went on, he got significantly better. But while Timmy McClain was struggling through the air in the 1st quarter, Brian Batty picked up the slack. 17 carries, 114 yards, 3 touchdowns. He was really good today. Timmy McClain wasn't bad either on the ground, 33 yards off of 5 carries. For the receivers, Jimmy Horn Jr. does end up tying the school record for most receiving touchdowns in a season. That is touchdown number 10 for him. So he's only, joining a very rare company of USF wide receivers. to hit double-digit touchdowns. Brian Batty also scored one from a halfback screen. It was a 60-yard scamper. And then we found Gunnar Greenwald in the end zone as well. Only had 2 catches, but one of those was a touchdown grab, though. Now, for the defensive unit, Greg Nugent went out there and was absolutely stellar. Ended up with 10 tackles on the day. We did also got to his quarterback quite a bit. Ended up with, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, 7 sacks in this game as well. So we got to his quarterback a ton in this game, particularly Michael Jackson ended up with 4 sacks. That actually also ended up tying the school record. Didn't get any interceptions, I don't think, and I don't think we got any forced fumbles either, if I'm not mistaken. But that being said, we didn't turn the football over ourselves, and most importantly, we only held Navy to 16 points. It made our job easier, getting our offense going back when it did struggle in that first quarter. But we do get a little bit of a recruiting update as we see that Sean Murphy, a JUCO right guard, does end up signing with the program. We do have a lot of people that we are in recruiting battles with right now. It's been really crazy. So that's why we haven't really gotten too many recruits, even though we've been having an excellent season. But that being said, I'm sure they'll come around. Hopefully we can bring most of those guys into our school. Speaking of recruiting updates, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the guys that is custom prospects and did end up signing at a school already. First and foremost, we have Joel Nayasa, who did end up signing with the Ohio State Buckeyes. He's the #1 ranked prospect in the state of Idaho, and Ohio State gets a massive pickup, wins by a landslide. Nobody else even tried to get this kid. 5-star project. He is going to be a really good player for the Ohio State Buckeyes down the road. Now, in addition, we did also see Caden Doman make things official, seeing that he does end up signing with the Scarlet Knights. 3-star guy from Lackawanna, New York. Kentucky also gave him a scholarship. Syracuse showed interest, but it looks like Rutgers will have their potential quarterback of the future. If he gets the proper development, he could end up being a NFL caliber quarterback, but only time will tell from here on out. And then, of course, we have Tyler McMullen, who ends up signing on the dotted line for the Missouri Tigers, the 4-star prospect. Oh, wow, that was a little bit of a tongue twister for whatever reason. He is going to be playing for the Missouri Tigers over in the SEC. 70 overall guy. Should be a decent add for that Missouri offense. So next episode, we are going to take on the SMU Mustangs, who actually were ranked in the top 25 at some point. They did lose, so they did fall out of the top 25. So still a really good team, 5-3. They're really solid and could give us a little bit of trouble, but it should be a really good one nonetheless. I'm personally excited for it, and if you are as well, I need you guys to do me a favor. Smash that like button and also hit that subscribe button as well if you do happen to be brand new. This is John J Gaming on the mic signing off. I'm hoping you're all out there having a good one. Take care, everybody.